and formulate something that you know is going to make money consistently. And also remember, you know, with our members, they're not tied to their screen every day and every hour and 3 in the morning. Oh my god, I'm so tired and I've got to trade this. So you need to formulate a better plan. Be a smart trader. Be a better investor, and learn how to, you know, basically become good at what you do. And you know, hey, you might have a day job and you don't have the time to sit in front of the monitor. And you know, this whole crypto trading thing and day trading. I mean, they've got them. They've got. I mean, I've been warning you guys for a long time now, and they've got them. They've got it themselves in a lot of trouble. So just be careful, guys. And if you can, and if it is possible, I really recommend that you stay away from that style of trading and investing in the crypto world. We're in a very volatile time. There's a lot of fake news, and there's a lot of, you know, FUD happening right now with Binance and some of these exchanges, and it's all orchestrated, and it's pretty sad. But you know, I know a lot of people are going to fall for this bullshit, and I'm just trying to help. I mean, you don't have to listen to me, but if you go back with our podcast, we've had a pretty good track record of the information we're putting out and the predictions. And so I just want to tell you, they're coming straight from the blockchain, and they're coming straight from some of the data and the experience that we've had in my team for many, 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 many years. So it's been very fun. It's been a blessing. I'm thanking all my clients because we've had just a tremendous amount of nice work and kind comments. Very people are being very polite, and that's what I try to produce. I hate people being negative. I hate all this negativity or internet bullying. And so if any of that crap happens, I'm normally the first one just to block it and just get rid of them. So it's all about positivity. It's all about creating a nice little community. And I believe I've done a pretty good job in that. I mean, I'm not perfect. No one is. But it's just been real. It's been a crazy year, right? There's been lots of stuff happening, and I just know that. Well, you know, I won't go right into it, but I'll just tell you quickly that you know we do have evidence that I shared with my VIP members that there has been some phone calls between banks and also fake news that have orchestrated the current prices in crypto, or the, let's just call it the dip. um, but you know what I'm talking about, so I don't have to go right into it. But you know, this is very bad what's happening in crypto, and there's a lot of big players that are, you know, manipulating things. I think the co-owner or the co-creator of Dogecoin came out and said, you know, the whole crypto space is run and owned by the elitists, and you know, these people are evil and only in it for themselves. Well, unfortunately, yes, that is correct, and we do agree with that. But you know, you have to learn their game. If you learn their game, you can rig the system in terms of, you know, putting things in your favor instead of being against, or things going against you. So we're just playing it smart. We've done very well. I've done very well in the crypto space, and I'm very lucky to be put in a situation where I am now. I really have to apologize because I haven't really had the time to do a lot of these podcasts. But I know, you know, all around the world, we've had fans write in and say, look, oh, I love your newsletter and I love, you know, the podcast. I will try to do some more podcast shows, but, you know, time has been constrained, and it's just been really busy, but busy in a good way. And I'm hoping just to, you know, continue that as we go along. So it's very interesting to see that, you know, the stock market has been, you know, a little bit negative, or has had some, you know, a little bit of nervousness come around. I really don't think that this COVID and this Delta and this Lambda, all these variants coming out, is just a load of nonsense. It's obviously affecting the market. I do feel that looking at our data and linguistics, that the stock market is really going to come. I know I've been saying it for a long time, but I really feel that they're pushing the market up to ridiculous heights so they can slam it back down. So I really am a bit nervous about the stock market in the coming months, and I really feel and think that that could actually affect the crypto market. So I don't know. They're really pumping things. That the Fed and the US government are really just pumping the money into the stock market right now and pumping it up to ridiculous levels, because I think they know what's coming. And it's probably not going to be good with people with pensions and 401ks and I really think there is a negative event coming for the stock market in, down the track somewhere. I can't give you a date, but if we are right on that and that event does eventuate, I don't think it's going to be good at all. So we have to be alert with our crypto investments. We have to be alert with some of the things in the stock market. And, I'm not calling it like the biggest crash in the last 100 years, but I really think it's going to be significant. So I think people need to just sort of be on their toes, be on the lookout, and just to stay vigilant of all these things that are happening, and might be a situation where it'll be everything at once. And so people just, like I said, you need to be alert and aware of what's happening in the surroundings. And, inflation is starting to creep in. We talked about that a long time ago, but, all these people saying, oh, it's transitory inflation, blah, blah, blah. Well, that's a load of crap, because eventually things will go up quite severely with inflation, and people talking about deflation and all this stagflation. No, it's flat out inflation, because when you go to the shops and you're paying, 30 or 40% more for items that you normally pay for, that's nothing but inflation. Go to the petrol tank and, fill up your car. This is all part of it. So they're all rigging the system, and I think people that have been saving in their pensions and their life pensions and their funds, I think they're going to be pretty shocked, because, they want you to be really, 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 scared, and they want you to be in fear, and they want you to be, stressed out. So I don't believe in that, and part of the reason why we're in cryptos as a hedge against inflation and all the nonsense happening. So there is a big saying that goes around that, karma comes riding in on a horse, and basically, if you can basically be in tune and predict events in the future that could happen, then you can profit from those events. So we've been doing that for years, guys. While I don't find it easy, it is a lot of fun. It's quite addictive, and it's like a game. So for me personally, we're on the chessboard, we're moving chess pieces, and we've been successful. Of course, 9 times out of 10 you can be right, but we do get some things wrong. We're not God. We don't know everything. We're not some psychic. But it's been a wild ride, hasn't it? So thanks again for listening, and I want to thank you, each and every one of you, for sending in your really kind words. And please feel free, if you want to, just share this podcast with your friends and family. And also, if you want to join our newsletter, I'll leave the link below for that. We've got some really, good stuff coming in there. That's about it for now. Thanks again. I'm sorry that I haven't been around the podcast too much, but I'm sure I'll get some time later in the month or next month, and I'll put some nice episodes on there for you, so you're learning lots. That's about it from me today. Have a great day, and talk to you.